Do you know the most common misconception about threading hairstyles? You probably do, you probably don't know, but why not stick around to find out while I show you all how I made this beautiful looking threading hairstyle on Adobe. So let's dive right in. So because I didn't want to bore you all with the whole step-by-step moisturizing, detangling, combing out, yada yada yada, I decided to start off, I skipped that whole process and started off. So the first thing I'm doing here is I parted this circular thing in the middle. You guys just saw that. And next I parted another circular, this time bigger, as you guys can see, just, it's like the second step. And lastly, this last step. So furthermore, I sectioned the second circle there into tiny bits, like I parted it into tiny bits, and in total I have about 9 of them. 9, as you guys can see, I'm counting it, so there are 9 of them. And this is the third circle or first circle, however I want to put it. So I am going to further section it into bits, just like I did with the second one. You guys notice that the middle one, that is the first one, is just one. It's just one in the middle. Then the second one, the second circle, there are 9 parted sections, whatever, in that. And I am working on this third one, which I can't remember how many sections that I achieved in this, but yeah, basically this is how I'm doing it. I just want to get this whole sectioning step out of the way before I start making the hair, which is kind of weird. I don't usually do this, not often. I always section as I make the hair. Like if I section one, I will make it. I section another one, I will make it. So this is like new, and I think I love it. Let me know in the comment section, do you like this process of sectioning everything down before starting off the hair? Let me know. So I am done sectioning the whole hair, and this is what it looks like. Please take note of what this look like. Take notes, okay? So for this hairstyle, I'll be using Brazilian wool. I get a lot of questions like, can I use Ian wool? Yes, you can. Any hairstyle that I use any wool at all, note that you can substitute it with any other kind of wool, be it yarn wool, rubber band, any one at all. So I am starting off for the first one. For this first one, I started off with a different method of threading, which I have never done before, and to be honest, I didn't quite like it, or maybe because I'm not used to it, so I just switched after this first one. So basically, I started off with 5 strands of Brazilian wool, and I just started threading directly. I did not braid, I did not do nothing. I just started threading directly, and I didn't like it, to be honest. I didn't like how it turned out, so I switched to my usual method. So let me show you guys my normal method. First of all, I braid onto the hair with 5 strands of the Brazilian wool. Okay, take note, 5 strands. You can use any quantity you like depending on the size you're going for. For me, I use 5 strands. I'll first of all braid that onto the hair a little, and then I go in with 3 strands of the wool. Is that 3 or 2? I don't know. So I think 3 strands of the Brazilian wool, and I started trading. This is the style that I'm used to, okay? So I started trading. I will trade till I get to my desired length, the length that I want. I'll just trade to that quantity and tie out or add in more wool when you exhaust the one you're using. So let's quickly deviate from what's going on the hair. You guys are probably following through by now. I talked about misconception, surrounding threading hairstyles from the beginning of this video. So yeah, let's talk about it. The most common misconception around, threading hairstyle is that it is the most painful hairstyle in the whole universe. In as much as I want to disagree with that, there are still some iota of truth in it. Not even iota. There is just so much truth in that, because we all, at some point in our life, have probably experienced a trauma around threading hairstyle, especially while we were kids. We probably had one auntie, one market mother make our hair, and we go to bed struggling with it. 3 days later, we are still in severe pains. Yeah, I know a lot of us have experienced that. And even talking about today in the present world, you probably have seen online, you see someone with his threading hairstyle and you can feel the pain from your screen. Yeah, while all these are true, there are still ways to maneuver this whole painful trauma of threading hairstyles. I can tell you that it's easier to make a trading hairstyle to not be painful than cornrows. I've been making my daughter's hair since she was a baby. I'm the only one that have ever made her hair, and I can tell you for a fact that cornrows add more tension to her scalp than trading hairstyles. Over the years, I've shown in most of my trading hairstyles tutorial how to hold, the hair so you're not exerting tension to the scalp. Maybe one of these days I will bring in a more detailed tutorial on how to achieve a painless trading hairstyles. At this point in my life, I no longer consider cornrows as protective hairstyles because of how much they shed the hair. Cornrows can take your hairline in a twinkle of an eye. I will dedicate a whole video breaking down all these hairstyles we call protective hairstyles and how much effect they have on your hair and whether or not they are actually protecting your hair. Back to the hair, we have gone by so much without me even explaining. So here we go. I am done trading. So right now I am trying to tuck in the hair so we can wrap the whole thing up. I started from the back of her ear. You guys saw where I started, and I am tucking it in one after the other from each side, just little by little. You really have to be patient with this stage. I know it looks like I am fast, but you have to be patient. So I will tuck in till I get to the length. With the length, like the first one that I started tucking in with, it will probably get to a stage it is now short. You have to thread it all together so that you don't have some hair long and some short. I don't know if you guys get me. Like the first two that I tucked in, they probably got short at the face where I threaded everything together. Like once you get to that stage where some that you are tucking in are no longer long enough, you just thread out that face before you start tucking in again. Hope I'm making sense. Oh my god, hope I'm making sense. So I am trying to cut out the excess so they are not interrupting too much, leaving 2 strands of the wool, like the 2 that I used to tie out. I left them. Okay, so let's tuck in again. So I'm trying to tuck in gradually. Okay, you have to be very patient with this phase. Like I said, I tucked in more and I threaded it out so they don't scatter. I don't want anything to happen. Like I was very careful. Okay, so I just tucked in a little bit more and I started threading. So let me just keep quiet and allow you guys to see through this process without me interrupting with my chaotic explanation. You see how easy that was? Well, not typically easy, okay? Well, yeah, that's basically it. You can just bond that place with, a lighter if you have one. I didn't have anyone around me, so I just left it, which I later did. But anyways, I'm laying down her edges. And guys, look at my baby Girl! See how good this hairstyle looks. See how lovely it turned out. I'm in love. I'm in love with how we framed her hair. I'm in love with how simple it looks, even though it is not as simple as it looks. But yeah, basically, let me know in the comment section, will you be trying out this hairstyle? Just comment now, and also give an input about what I talked about, threading hairstyle. Let me know, what do you think? Do you think threading hairstyles are just naturally painful, or it can be avoided by how it is made? Let me know what you think. You think threading hairstyles are more painful than cornrows? Just comment, leave a comment below. So your comment can help me with my next video on how much explanation I need to do, how much, everything. Just leave a comment. I would love to hear your point of view. Maybe I can learn also. So we've come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed what you watched, leave a comment below, and see you all in my next one. Bye.